Hey, you clicked on this video because you want to learn how to make a song like this? Now let's record a song. Before writing, we need to decide on the BPM. For this kind of funk, we'll need a BPM of around 100 to 140. I'll go with 105. First, I took a standard cowbell for drift funk and made a simple melody for it. I started on the note E and went up to the note A, coming up with some rhythm. Watch how I did it and use that as a reference. Also, stick to the key to avoid dissonances later. I made just one section, copied it, and only changed it slightly. In my opinion, this genre doesn't value excessive variety, so you can allow yourself that here. For processing, equalizer, where I cut the high and low frequencies in the glue. Next, I simply cloned the cowbell and the melody, chopped it into sections, and decided to vary it a bit in some spots by making them even faster in tempo. I also duplicated them an octave higher for a more aggressive sound. Here, the processing became quite saturated compared to the previous one, so let's go in order. Again, an equalizer where I cut the lows and slightly cut the highs. Structure with the lo-fi preset for more 8-bit sound, Valhalla vintage verb for space, and the glue for polishing. Next, for the bass, we will use a cut bass. Simply copy the notes from the previous melody, and for more drive, I dropped one part an octave lower and one part an octave higher, lowering the velocity. For processing here, just Camel Crusher with the Annihilate preset to saturate the bass and make it as aggressive as possible, and I also boosted the mid and low frequencies using the built-in equalizer in FL Studio. Let's quickly go over the drum part. The kick is simply placed by ear, just listen to your track and place it where it fits. For processing, sausage fattener for saturation and the glue. I also boosted the mid and low frequencies on the built-in FL Studio equalizer. I left all other parts of the drum section unchanged, so I'll just explain how I wrote them. The snare is simply placed on every second metronome beat with some runs at the end of the pattern. I set the hi-hat as fast as possible for a more aggressive sound. The open hat is placed on every third metronome beat. Next, all that's left is the Memphis a cappella. We adjust it to the BPM and insert it into our track. You can chop it up if you want, but I chose not to. For processing, equalizer, where I cut the low and high frequencies so it doesn't stand out too much. Soothe 2 for cleaner vocals. Valhalla vintage verb for space. And Grallion with the voice cleanup preset.
Coming on the same with the summer here, figure niggas stay but you got to make me rich. Never get the pussy cause it's out in the cold run the game when you're claiming it other bitch. Coming on the same with the summer.
Moving on to the master channel. Here we have Fruity Fast Dist for a more distorted and aggressive sound. OTT with depth at 19%. Fresh Air for space. Effector with a lo-fi preset for an even more distorted sound. And Clip and Ozone 10 for final processing. At the very end, all that's left is to do the sidechain and add effects. There will be a part now where you'll see where and which effects I added. Also, in this genre, you can insert various phrases from memes or your favorite TV shows, which will add vibe to your track. Before I show you the result, please subscribe to my Telegram channel. A lot of useful information and FLP projects will be posted there, and I also have my own TikTok. Soon, I plan to release my music on platforms. But for that, I need your support. Let's move on to the final part.